Kathy. I am the founder of Sunny Blossom Therapy, and today I'm going to talk to you about occupational therapy. So, what is occupational therapy and how does it look like for your child? Typically, I would get children who have challenges with behavior, which includes attention, focus, being able to complete tasks or activities on time, following directions, being able to stay online during lineup. I have children who have challenges with engaging with peers, whether it's on the playground or during exercises or activities with their peers in the school setting. I have children that come to me who are picky eaters, who are kids who only eat certain textures or certain foods like carbs. I have kids that come to me who have sensory processing difficulties, which is a whole list of challenges in itself. That could be difficulties with processing auditory input, visual input, maybe touch, maybe certain clothing bothers them when they wear certain things, maybe taking showers becomes a big meltdown and challenge. So I have kids who come with different challenges, and the overall theme with these children is they have a hard time participating and engaging in activities of life. So whether those activities entail whether those activities are in the school setting, in the home setting, in the community. I have kids that go to nature schools and private schools, and they have a hard time participating and engaging. Now that doesn't mean that they don't want to. It doesn't mean that they would rather misbehave, quote unquote. It just means that the way their nervous system is responding, or the way their brain is processing certain information, whether it is sensory processing or things like that, gives them a reaction where behavior is unexpected. And so the role of an occupational therapist, the way I treat children, that you may find other therapists, OTs, have a similar kind of way, a method, is that we kind of go in and we kind of assess how is the child, what's really giving the child the challenge to engage. So in essence, we don't look at the behavior as we have to manage the behavior or we have to discipline this child. We look at what is causing this reaction from the child, whether like sometimes kids can't stand it when it's so loud in the class, they can't focus and attend to their independent work. So they just decide to start conversations with their friends because they can't really focus when it's certain type of auditory input, or we look at picky eaters and they want to eat their food, but they refuse not to, but they don't because of the texture in their mouth. It just feels either very odd, or it feels unfamiliar, or it just feels very uncomfortable to have certain textures in their mouth. So the role of an occupational therapist is to look at the underlying barrier to what's preventing this child from engaging and participating in activities that other kids are. But these are also activities that could be meaningful and purposeful to your child. Okay, so this is how we as occupational therapists support kids with challenges. I would love for you guys to reach out to me, 619-858-4138. Okay, that is my phone number. Reach out to me. Any challenges that your child is having, that you've tried discipline, you've tried reward systems, you've tried reaching out to other moms to see, what would they do? And you just feel like you're almost like hitting the wall constantly, I want you to call me. And we could set up a 15-minute consultation. And I could give you tools and strategies that will benefit you and your kid, and ultimately the relationship you even have with the kid. So OTs have a lens. We see things in a deeper level. We question more. We go deeper into the triggers, and then instead of trying to just force the child to overcome the trigger or the challenge, we grade our activities in a way that is not threatening to the child. Okay, so we kind of create this scenario where the challenge is there, but it's very almost muted. Initially, it's very muted. And then we make these activities very fun and playful and purposeful and playful, so the children would want to engage, right? And as the child is being exposed to that challenge, we upgrade the activity and make it a little bit more challenging, and we infuse more of that challenge or that trigger. In a sense, we infuse more of it and make it bigger and bigger. But it's really finding a way and having the tools and resources to bring in that is discomforting to the child, but also make it twist it up where it's fun and engaging, so the child wants to participate, and then is in a way being forced to engage with that barrier. It's definitely a unique way. It's definitely something that, I've seen hundreds and hundreds of kids from all walks of life, kids who appear typical to anybody who just, maybe a distant relative knows they're this kid and he seems typical, but the moms or the dads, like people that are caregivers living with the child, know that there's other underlying things going on that is not so typical. Yeah, so this is where I come in. So again, please call me, please email me, please reach out. I'd love to help.